Well, for those of you that are guests, the theme of the meeting is impromptu speaking. We had table topics, which is strictly impromptu. We had prepared speeches, and now we have evaluations, which are sort of a cross in between, where it's semi-impromptu. It's a great honor to be able to, for those of you who are classical musical fans, to be able to evaluate Mahler's First Symphony.
Wow.
And you know, just some of the things that I thought were highlights of John's speech, which is the icebreaker speech, the first one in the Competent Communicator Manual. One of it is his enthusiasm. Even the title had enthusiasm. I just can't wait to get back to the fleet. And also, he was generous in his use of smiles. I just got a great natural smile. I also like your use of humor. You just punctuated your speech with many spots where you had humor, like be professional, be polite, and have a plan to kill them if you must. I also thought you had a nice opening, body, and conclusion, and used triads, which is grouping things in threes, and I thought that was very effective. Now, here's just some suggestions. One thing is, you mentioned one of the things you like to do things fast. Well, maybe speaking shouldn't be that fast. Maybe slow down a little bit, because I think you kind of hurried through a little bit. So just pause a little bit more. I've had the same problem that worked on it, and your enthusiasm sometimes goes overboard there. Now, also, maybe make a little bit more eye contact. You're not supposed to be able to give this speech without notes at the first speech, but you know, it was suggested in the manual that you memorize an opening and then memorize a conclusion. Maybe just next speech, try to maybe memorize a little bit more of the speech, and then you'll get to the point where you can give it without any notes or just hardly any notes, just keep one in your pocket. So those are the other things. I kind of like your use of a prop, use of the paddle. I hope you're not paddle the evaluator, but and also like your Will Rogers type metaphor that kind of like you never met a person you didn't like type of thing. And so that's a great person to have in the club. I learned a lot about you just from that kind of a comment, that you were a team player. So really welcome here in the speech, and I think you're going to be a great public speaker. Thank you.